Hi there. Today we're going to talk about the hype cycle. Over the years, I've been listening carefully to what people are saying when they are trying to get to terms with new technology, when purchasing it, implementing it, what have you. Over time, I started to see that many of those comments are actually showing where these people are in growing competences and adopting new technology. So for instance, it all starts with, we need to have software that is future-proof and we have to get it the first time right. Those are typical expressions of, I'm not really that competent yet. I have to learn where it's going. So I'll just shoot for the moon and see where it goes. Until at the top, we get to a certain situation that we see this is not working. And we're special, our situation is different, so we're going to do an analysis that says, our situation is so unique, we need to customize this tool that is, maybe the standard in the market. So we're going to customize, and it goes with comments like, this time people really have to use it, there's no way around it. Some even, make sure it ends up in balanced scorecards of people and individuals. Until we hit the point where it goes like, and I think this one really sounds familiar to you, it goes like, we bought a Ferrari, but actually we just needed a Volkswagen because we just learned how to ride a bike. And that's the point where we really start to get to terms with the technology and start to see that, we don't need 100% of all the features. Maybe we only need 20% to cover 80% of our use cases, or maybe even our revenue. And that's the magic moment. That's where you start to see, okay, let's atomize this. Let's look at the atoms instead of, boiling the universe, and look at those features and feature sets that we really, really need. And there's another thing that you see happening in this magic moment. This is where people really start to see, top-down approach might not work. We see that people are swiping their own team credit card by shadow IT, but the adoption is high. And it's because they selected it themselves, not necessarily compliant with, legal terms of the company. That's a problem. So where you see the blue balloons in this slide is where people really start to see, okay, we allow people in a certain democratized way pick and choose their own software within the company guardrails. And there are not that many companies doing that in a very proficient way yet. I would fully recommend that because it will grow agility, it will grow revenue, it will help you really to get quickly to terms with new technology and master it and allow people to pick and choose the stuff they need within the boundaries of the industry, of legal, of privacy compliance. Those are my 5 cents. Enjoy the hype cycle and see you in the next Martech Memo.